Generational trauma is the kind of pain that doesn't start with you, but somehow it ends up living inside you. Hello, you're listening to Chosen Generation. I'm Dr. Dion. It it moves quietly through families like a shadow no one wants to talk about. You grew up thinking certain things are normal when really they are wounds passed down without permission. The silence at dinner tables, the anger that shows up too fast, the love that doesn't feel like love. Nobody hands you a manual explaining why your family feels heavy sometimes. You just feel it in the way people shut down instead of opening up. Generational trauma is what happens when pain is buried inside instead of healed. And buried pain doesn't disappear, it becomes inherited. Some parents were never taught how to process emotions because their parents never were. So the cycle repeats itself quietly, one generation to the next. A child grows up watching survival instead of learning healing. You learn to stay strong instead of learning to feel. You learn to keep up secrets instead of speaking truth. And by the time you reach adulthood, those patterns are deeply wired into how you see yourself and the world. Suddenly, relationships feel harder than they should. Trust feels fragile. Love sometimes feels confusing instead of safe. And deep down, you might ask yourself a question that many people are afraid to say out loud. Why does my family hurt the people they love the most? The truth is painful but honest. Hurt people raise hurt people when healing never enters the room. Trauma is not just about what happened to you, it's also about what nobody helped you process afterwards. But here's the powerful part most people don't realize. Just because trauma was passed down to you does not mean it has to pass through you. Someone in every family eventually becomes the cycle breaker, the one who starts asking hard questions, the one who chooses healing over pretending everything is fine. And that role is not easy. Healing generational trauma means facing truths that your family avoided for years. It means learning new ways to love, communicate, and exist emotionally. But when one person heals, the entire bloodline begins to change direction. The pain may have been inherited, but healing can be chosen. If this message resonates with you, I created a healing guide to help people start breaking those cycles step by step because generational trauma may be a part of your story, but it does not have to be the ending of it. That's exactly why I created my healing guide and ebook because so many people are carrying emotional weight that they never chose. In this guide, I break down why generational trauma follows you into adulthood and how those patterns quietly shape your thoughts, relationship, and self worth. More importantly, it walks you through practical steps to begin healing, understanding your triggers, and breaking cycles that have existed in your family for decades. Because the truth is awareness. Awareness is the first step, but real healing begins when you finally have the tools to change the story.